What's up, guys? Colin here with IQ Dating, and today what we're going to talk about, not my wipeout, that's not what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about things that you should never say to women in dating, ever. Now, this is going to be the first part of a multiple-part series on this topic because, let's face it, as men, there is so much shit that we say that we really should not, that we sometimes regret. Sometimes it's a big deal, sometimes it's not. But either way, it's nice to at least have a couple things in our vocabulary that we know we should stay away from so that we don't mess up, get hurt, or lose our chances of being able to date the woman that we want to date. So let's crack into it. So the first thing that you should never say to women in a dating setting is something like, do you like me? Are you interested in me? Do you find me attractive? So when I say these things in this tone, it's pretty obvious that these are not things that you should say to women. But the reasons why you should not ask a woman pretty much ever whether she actually likes you is because in doing that, you're inherently implying to her that you believe that there is somewhat or a good chance that she does not like you. You're implying that you believe that there are probably good reasons as to why she might not like you, which is showing a strong lack of self-confidence. You instead just want to assume the best. Assume that she likes you, and then if she doesn't turn out to like you, and you see that in signs that she shows you that, then that is okay. But at least assume that there are very good reasons as to why a woman should be attracted to you. And if you don't see those reasons right now, this is something that you can work on changing your view of yourself. And over time, you will believe in yourself more and more as to why women should find you attractive a lot of the time. And there's no reason as to ask whether a girl likes you or not. You just assume that she probably does, right? Because you have this really strong sense of your own value and this high self-esteem about yourself, which is really what you want to have instead. All right, so number two thing that you should not say to women in a dating setting is something like, do you want to kiss me? Do you want to hold hands with me? Can we hold hands? Can we make out? Right? Okay, that sounds pretty ridiculous when I say it with that, but you do not need to ask, you should not ask, do you want to kiss me? Or do you want to hold hands with me? Or can I pay for your coffee or something like that, right? Lead with confidence instead. Say, let me pay for your coffee, I got it. Or don't say, let me kiss you or let me hold hands with you. Just go for it. You do not need to ask for permission with these small little things. And some of the main reasons why is because these are really assumed things. These are things that are expected. These are very normal things to do in a dating setting. If you're on a first or second date with a woman, it's very expected and normal that you're going to hold hands with her, that you're going to make out with her, that you're going to try to make out with her, that you're going to want these things. So you do not need to ask for permission for these things. Don't doubt yourself. Don't show this shadow of doubt around thinking that you need to ask about these things, and you can't just go for it, right? If you ask a girl, can I kiss you, right? What is that showing to her? Again, it's showing that you believe that there is a sense that you are questioning whether she's going to want to do that thing with you or not. And that is not what you want to do. So just go for it confidently. You don't need to ask with some specific things like this. That doesn't mean there's things that you shouldn't ask for consent for. There are, but these are not the sorts of things that you do. Hey guys, just wanted to quickly piggyback on what I'm saying here. Very important to note as well that just because it does make a beautiful difference to believe in the fact that a woman might very well be interested in you or attracted to you or want to, say, make out with you, for example, that does not mean that you should ignore social cues just because I'm saying, for example, the fact that it's not normal behavior to go in for the makeout or try to hold hands with her on a first or second date, right? That does not mean you want to ignore how she's reacting and how she is feeling in the moment and just generally, right? So you really want to gauge based off her social cues facial expressions, how she's reacting to things that you're saying, and her just general level of like comfort, like in her energy, and level of engagement that she's having, how much she's paying attention to you, all these different various things. And I'll dive into this more in detail in a later video. But what I'm saying here is it's very important to be very confident in yourself and be very believing in your own worth and value, but you do not as well want to ignore social cues and not be socially aware at all times with where the woman's at in order to act in the most calibrated and smart way. Okay, so the third thing that you should never say to women in dating is, do you want to hang out with me? Can we hang out sometime? Can we go on a date sometime? Do you want to go on a date with me sometime? Do you want to see me again? Right? And I'm over-exaggerating here with how you might be delivering these words, but you got to notice with these things, the reason why you do not want to ask these things is because a lot of the time it's coming from the wrong place, right? It's coming from a place of insecurity. It's coming from a place of questioning yourself. It's coming from a place of questioning your value, kind of like I mentioned before. So by asking, do you want to hang out with me? What is that inherently implying, right? Again, it's implying that there is a good chance that you believe that she might not want to hang out with you. It's implying that you are doubting whether she's going to want to go on a date with you. You're implying that you want to give her the choice because you want it confirmed as to whether she wants to go on a date with you or not, because you might need that validation, for example. But ultimately, the bigger thing here is you're questioning whether it might be something that she wants to do with you, like hang out with you or see you again. And that's what's being implied here. So you do not want to do that. Instead, assume again that she is going to want to hang out with you. Have that confidence in yourself. Assume that she is going to want to go on a date with you because you have all these reasons why you think that she would love to hang out with you. She would really enjoy spending time with you and hanging out with you, doing some fun thing on a date or whatever it is. So instead, replace these words with, let's hang out sometime. Let's go for coffee sometime. Why don't we go do something fun sometime? I'll think of something fun. Let's hang out and go for a walk sometime soon. I know lockdown is happening, but let's go for a walk sometime. We can go explore the wonders of the winter wonderland, which is our world right now, right? So what I'm doing here is you're just simply switching it to leading confidently and assuming that you're going to get the yes because you have that strong sense of self-belief in yourself. And that is completely different. It is so different than asking if she was going to want to hang out with you. It's so much different than questioning that, questioning whether she's going to want to go on a date with you or not, right? So switch up your words, switch up your vocabulary, and more importantly, realize what place is it coming from when you are asking, do you want to do this with me? Versus like, let's do this. Let's go, let's have some fun together sometime and go for coffee. Are you in for that, right? It's like just so different the place you're coming from and so different how this is going to come off. And that's why you do not want to ask for permission sometimes. You just want to lead confidently instead, because it totally speaks volumes in a different way about how you are viewing this situation. Alright guys, that is it for this video. So if you like this snow fort that we built and you like the content in this video, if you liked either one, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Stay tuned for the next video real soon. That's it for now. Peace out, guys.
That did not work out. Take two.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm dead. Are you sure you want to...